What jawboning will the Fed do this time? I'm Darren, and this is 3 things you need to know for Wednesday, December the 13th. Ford has decided to slash its production of the F-150 Lightning in half going into 2024 due to the waning demand for EVs. Ford added that they have seen an uptick in the demand for hybrid cars. Hasbro is laying off over 1,000 of their staff due to weak toy sales heading into last-minute shopping. The maker of Dungeons & Dragons, My Little Pony, Nerf, and Transformers cut 800 already earlier this year. The European Union joins countries such as Russia, Ukraine, and France passing a law to criminalize ecocide, which is described as an act that is doing long-term damage to the environment in an unlawful or wanton manner. Mexico has a proposal as well. Do we want to mimic these countries? Trade while you're sleeping across time zones with Arbitrage Trade Assist. Sign up today at arbitragetrade.com. Arbitrage Trade is your trusted source for business, finance, and tech info.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking. Now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead. Catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Release the Hounds! Or not. Ari writes, Please think before you flush your pet fish Hubert, or having a Viking funeral for him at a lake or pond. There's a good chance he'll end up being a problem for the environment. No, seriously. Please refrain from releasing pets into the wild, even if you think they are deceased. Goldfish, aka carp, have now become an invasive species in the Great Lakes. Goldfish are unfortunately a hardy and adaptable species of fish that are able to adjust to most environments they are dumped into, including but not limited to rivers, ponds, and lakes. They've now thrown off the ecosystem in the Great Lakes. Goldfish are fairly predatory and will eat just about anything, including each other, to survive. They are also known to grow a size that is fitting of whatever they are contained in, with the largest goldfish to ever be caught weighing more than 60 pounds. If you're curious, you can read our previous blog post about Carrot the carp. Goldfish aren't the only creatures that get released into the wild. There have also been cases of wild dogs that crossbreed and live with coyotes. Coyotes are an issue all on their own, but with the intelligence and look of a dog, they become an even larger issue in suburban areas. Reptiles also have a tendency to be released because they are too large, too expensive, or believed to be dead. Hence, reticulated pythons are illegal to own in most states because despite being non-venomous, they are fairly invasive and can get large enough to be able to consume livestock or people. That sounds incredulous, but we are talking about a snake that can get up to 28 feet long. Maybe even consider not releasing less hardy species such as domestic rabbits and hamsters. Domestic rabbits are completely different from wild rabbits and will undoubtedly die from exposure to the elements, or be eaten within 48 hours of release. Hamsters, on the other hand, have a bit more durability, but due to their hibernation schedules tend to be easy prey as well. They also will easily succumb to the environment, especially if the temperatures are extreme. Yes, hamsters do hibernate, so please remember that before you bury little Joey in the yard. He may be taking an extended nap and not a dirt nap. Either way, easy prey draws in predators. A higher volume of predators means you need to be careful with your pets and kids if outside during hunting times. Read about this and many other blogs, as well as find out how Arbitrage Trade assists trades for you while you sleep at arbitragetrade.com.
As you go about your daily life, look closer. Every year across America, a staggering 4.2 million youth are homeless or trafficked. Covenant House is the national leader providing safe housing for youth, 50 years strong. Every youth who walks into Covenant House gets clean clothes, hot meals, medical care, and a safe place to sleep. So, look closer at Covenant House and help us fight youth homelessness. To help or get help, go to covenanthouse.org.
The pick of the day! Arbitrage algorithms have detected a possible uptrend again for Calivo Growers Inc., and that's CVGW. They market and distribute avocados, prepared avocado products, and other perishable foods. This stock was a pick of the day on October 10th and proceeded to gain 5% the next week. Indicators are saying it is time again. No time frames, but probabilities point upward. Closed Tuesday at $26.74, 52-week high of $38.97, and a 52-week low of $21.59. We are not financial advisors. Please do your own research. Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is a privately held research company. Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is solely responsible for the preparation and distribution of the contents of this podcast. The opinions offered in this podcast are for informational purposes only and are not intended to function as investment advice. Seek a duly licensed professional for investment advice. For more information about the informational research and services offered by Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC, please visit arbitragetrade.com.